Imagine a place on Earth so hostile, so alien, that our knowledge of its geography is surpassed only by our understanding of Mars' surface. A realm where the pressure is so intense it's akin to an elephant standing on your thumb. A domain of perpetual darkness, frigid temperatures, and profound quiet, or so we once believed. Because deep within this crushing abyss, something is generating noise. Not waves, not seismic tremors, but metallic sounds, mechanical tones, signals that defy typical natural behavior. And concealed beneath it all lies an even more disquieting reality. The deepest point on Earth is no longer pristine. Once you hear what has been recorded there, the ocean will never seem silent again. To grasp this mystery, we must first comprehend its setting. The Mariana Trench carves a crescent-shaped scar into the Earth's crust, stretching over 1,500 meters long, yet averaging only 43 miles wide. Its existence is a product of immense geological forces, a subduction zone where the colossal Pacific Plate is being driven beneath the Mariana Plate. At its southern extremity lies the Challenger Deep, the deepest known point on Earth, plunging nearly 11 kilometers. If Mount Everest were submerged there, its peak would still be buried under more than a mile of water. Scientists refer to this region as the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, the underworld. For decades, it was presumed to be a lifeless, stagnant, empty chasm. However, as our technology advanced, allowing us to deploy hydrophones and robotic cameras into the darkness, we made an unsettling discovery. The trench is alive, active, and vocal. The question remains, what exactly are we hearing? In 2014 and 2015, autonomous underwater gliders were deployed in the Western Pacific. Their mission wasn't to hunt monsters. They were gathering routine acoustic data. Then they registered something anomalous. A sound lasting just a few seconds, beginning low and ending high. A rising metallic twang that sounded almost synthetic. Researchers dubbed it the Western Pacific Biotwang. Initially, speculation ran wild. Was it geological? A secret military experiment? Something entirely unknown. Eventually, scientists linked the sound to a species of whale, likely a minke or Brutus whale. But here's where the enigma resurfaces. Identifying the source doesn't explain the behavior. Why does a biological organism produce a sound that mimics metal? Why does it resemble machinery? And why is this call so prevalent near one of Earth's most extreme environments? Even with knowledge of the sound's origin, its purpose remains obscure. And this wasn't the first time the deep had deceived us. Years earlier, NOAA recorded one of the most infamous sounds ever captured, the bloop, an ultra-low frequency signal so powerful it was detected across the Pacific. It was eventually attributed to ice quakes, massive icebergs fracturing thousands of miles away. Yet this incident imparted a crucial lesson to scientists. In the deep ocean, sound behaves uniquely. Within the deep sound channel, noise can travel for thousands of miles without significant energy loss. Thus, when hydrophones detect moans, screeches, and rumblings near the Mariana Trench, the challenge isn't hearing them, it's pinpointing their origin. Some are tectonic, some biological, some distant, and some remain simply classified as unidentified. In complete darkness, sound is the only sensory input that counts, and currently, our ability to hear far outstrips our understanding. We tend to imagine the Mariana Trench as Earth's last untouched frontier, a pristine wilderness. That illusion shattered in 2019. Researchers from Newcastle University sent landers to depths ranging from 7 to nearly 11,000 meters. They collected amphipods, tiny scavengers residing on the trench floor. When scientists dissected them, the results were shocking. Every single amphipod contained plastic, rayon, nylon, polyethylene, PVC, human material in the deepest ecosystem on the planet. Let that reality sink in. Creatures living in perpetual darkness under pressures capable of crushing steel are ingesting our waste. Then came another image. Japan's Kaiko ROV captured footage near the Challenger Deep. Resting on the sediment, almost 11 kilometers down, was a plastic bag. It had drifted for years, withstood immense pressure, and settled at the bottom of the world. This wasn't merely pollution. It was proof that a way doesn't exist. The trench acts like a funnel. Gravity pulls everything down. Toxins, microplastics, chemical runoff. We are contaminating an ecosystem we barely comprehend. And we have no idea how this combination of pressure, chemistry, and pollution is altering life in the Hadal Zone. Before we even finish cataloging it, we may already be changing it irrevocably. The biological mysteries are unsettling, but the geology is even more violent. The Mariana Trench is not a passive void. It is a factory, a place where Earth recycles itself. The Pacific Plate grinds downward, generating earthquakes, fractures, and extreme pressure gradients. Within the trench walls, scientists have identified fluid-rich zones. These are not simple cracks. They are chemical gateways. Through a process called serpentinization, seawater reacts with mantle rock, producing heat, hydrogen, and methane. This chemistry fuels something extraordinary: life without sunlight. Chemosynthetic organisms thrive, feeding on chemicals rather than solar energy. This supports the deep biosphere theory, the idea that vast microbial ecosystems exist within the Earth's crust itself. The trench may not be the bottom. It may be the ceiling, a roof over a deeper biological world that we cannot yet access. And this has implications far beyond Earth. If life can flourish here, crushed, dark, and toxic, then life could exist on Europa, on Enceladus, on worlds we once considered impossible. The trench isn't just extreme, it's instructive. Despite all this, we have explored less than 1% of the deep ocean. The biotwang puzzled researchers for years. The plastic bag was an accidental discovery. What else lies down there that we haven't seen? What accounts for the other sounds, the rumbles, the groans, the signals still archived without explanation? Science is holding a candle in a cathedral of darkness, and the shadows remain enormous. The Mariana Trench reminds us how fragile our assumptions are. It is a place where Earth behaves like an alien planet. It is alive. It is polluted. It is violent. And it is still largely unknown. We sought silence. We found signals. We sought emptiness. We found fingerprints. And the most unsettling truth is this: the deeper we go, the less the trench feels like nature, and the more it begins to feel like a mirror. One that reflects how little we truly understand about the world beneath us, and how much of it is already listening. If this film has sparked new questions, continue the exploration. Subscribe for more documentaries about the places Earth still keeps hidden, and explore our video series on what lies beneath the water's surface.